Which song would you have liked... Can't read. Which song would you like...
Tom, what is your favorite sandwich?
Don't say duck.
Well, do you know what?
Or man. Yes, you did say that out loud, Tim.
He's got nothing left to say now.
I smell the glove.
It smells the same as my shoes.
Do you want to hear my impression of the Pet Shop Boys?
Yeah. Do you want me to film
Didn't you just do it?
There's a lot of opportunities. What's another one? I love you, you pay my rent. You see the two of us together.
When you have a big album, your first big album, the pressure is on, and arguably you're never gonna hit that mark ever again.
No.
Which I can only imagine is so frustrating at the time, but now.
Oh, it's relief.
You've got...
Yes, exactly.
Get out of here. That's not... Does that do something? I thought that was just like to rest your pencils on.
How does the dream compare to the reality?
Wow. Well, we were just trying to get into the site, and one of the security guys wouldn't let us in.
There we go.
Yeah, so it's sort of like that, really. It's good, though. You know, the thing is, I guess like most British bands, things like that just get funnier and funnier the more they happen, and then the longer it goes on. So the guy's just standing there, and we're just sitting in this bus, and it just kind of got ever funnier as the situation got more absurd. We were sort of thinking, well, he said, "What time are you on?" And we said 11, and he said, "Well." He basically said, well, that's okay, you can go around the one-way system again, it'll only take an hour and a half.
No! Are you joking?
Or you can walk.
Or we could walk, yeah, which is fine.
Walk.
I know.
We've not got any equipment or anything.
Exactly.
We didn't feel it would be very glamorous to have all our kind of bags walking up through the crowd of people going, does anyone know where the big top is? So...
see, that's what I love. I love it.
Exactly. Not living the dream at all, are we?
Living the nightmare with Keane.
The best of Keane.
And after supper, they were like, "Oh, everyone get up and play a song." And Chris was like, "Tim, you're really good at the piano. Go and play a song." I was like, "Fuck."
I don't know with Keane. It's Dominic, our guitarist. He left the band in 2001.
Let's text
it's his
him.
band.
Let's text him.
Let's
See if he
blame
goes,
him.
oh no, it's still mine.
Still very much
It's
mine.
still mine. I may not live there anymore, but it's blooming well mine, son.
Yeah.
I think that's that.
Similar vein to Hopes and Fears in terms of themes then? Is that fair to say?
I think you could call it a little bit more fears than hopes. If you were doing the Hollywood movie poster tagline, that would be it.
I remember going out, then I took my acoustic guitar with me, and I was did quite a good turn of Radiohead songs. And one night, someone got a bit drunk, and they were like, "Are you sure you're not the guy from Radiohead?" So then I spent the next few weeks in Petermaritzburg, where I was staying, pretending to be Tom York from Radiohead. And it's got around the whole town, you know, and everyone was the guy from. And people would say, "What are you doing in Maritzburg? It's really strange." But you know, they really were believing it. And then eventually, obviously, everyone was like, "This guy's a joker. Surely this isn't true." And so I had to hang my head in shame and sort of hide away for the rest of the time. But while I was Tom York for those few weeks, it was very exciting. Genuine, huge love for Keane down in that part of the world.
Really?
I think we just made the effort to go there a lot over the years.
Yeah.
But we haven't announced any dates for Latin America yet. Right. But I want to say it now because I know people will be listening.
Yeah, go on.
They just mustn't lose their minds about it because we keep getting endless tweets and all sorts saying, "When are you coming to Latin America?"
When are you going?
Well,
come on, Tom. Are you going to go?
All in good time.
Say now you're going to go.
I meant to be talking about dates that we're doing,
but you just said
and
to
I'm
me,
talking about dates that we might be
you
doing.
just said to me, they love us out there.
Yeah.
We're not going.
No, we are. Oh.
No.
It might
Not
be.
saying we're not going.
Yeah.
Keep it
Okay.
vague.
All right. That'll do.
Tim's got some crazy tech going on where he's trying to sing and he's playing one hand on a keyboard up here and there's piano down here and who knows what's going on. So I think Tim's got the hardest job of all of us.
I find that there's a sort of solo at the end of Sovereign Light Cafe, which I always find really hard. We often leave that song till the very last song of the set, so it's not like I can get it out of the way and relax. I just have to feel really scared for the entire hour.
It's a bit like a kind of building up for a best man speech at the way you can't relax and
It just makes it all the the more I think about it, the worse it's going to get. And
The more you talk about it, the worse it's going to get.
We sowed the seed for tonight.
Oh no, let's move on.
All
let's
best
move
man
on.
speech is either going to be hilarious or terrible.
Yes, the analogy works.
What are you doing, Tim?
Sorry?
What are you doing?
Playing the harmonium. You know, in your head.
Yeah.
About there, and all he's been doing is playing the intro to this song. We thought what we'd do, if you don't mind, is just let you do as many times as you want until you get it right. And seeing as you were so nice during the interview, maybe we should take a bet. I think 3. Tim?
I'm so glad I'm not you right now. I've come up with this brilliant idea for sort of getting through all the difficult bits of playing acoustic shows and stuff. It's just to get Jesse to do all the keyboards.
When we turned up for a sound check, there were 3 keyboards, and he only had 1, and I'm the bass player.
And there's no bass guitar anywhere.
I don't know how these things work. I feel terrified.
Coldplay?
Why does it always rain on me?
Right, we'd like to play you a song called Fix You. No, we'd like to play a better song than that. It's called... No! I prefer this next song. How about that? It's called The Starting Line. And this is take 1.
Living out my fantasy. That could have been me. Every night.
That's the only one of your fantasies I want you to live out in front of me ever.
Car to really crappy kind of karaoke versions that I downloaded off iTunes, just sang in the car, and yeah, did it for like 2 weeks, and just about was ready by the time the show came.
2 weeks isn't enough time to grow a moustache either.
No, well, I've been trying all my life and I still can't do it.
But